What's going on, guys? Gino checking back here for another video today. Now, I figured it's been a while since I brought you guys on a full day of eating, since I've made some small changes to my nutrition as of late. So you guys already know the deal. I'm going to be bringing you guys through all my meals. I'm going to show you guys the macros, the foods I eat, the calories I have to hit, the macros I have to hit, and so forth. So let's start the video. Now, I'm currently still on my lean bulk. I'm eating around 3,000 to 3,100 calories at the moment. The macro breakdown is 70 grams of fat, 400 or 425 grams of carbs, and 190 grams of protein. Now, I've been really slowly but gradually increasing my body weight. I kind of call it gaintaining at the moment. I'm not like in a serious full lean bulking gaining mode, but I'm getting stronger in the gym and adding some body weight. So without further ado, first things first. Every morning before I even start to eat anything, I chug around 600 milliliters up to a liter of water. Not in one sitting, because you can actually drown yourself, as I mentioned in previous videos. But I like to get hydrated, as I've slept for 7 to 8 hours. You're in a dehydrated state and it can actually make you feel more hunger than you might actually have. So pro tip, drink a lot of water, feel less hunger. Some Albumin right here. You already know if you watched my previous full day of eatings, but it's a good source of carbohydrates, fiber and protein. Then I take around 20 grams of pure cacao powder. This is not sweetened, doesn't really taste that good, but mixed in with some whey and some milk, very chocolatey. With that, I'm going to be having 2 bananas. Now, normally I would add it to the bowl, but as of late, I've been, just eating them like this, and I've been enjoying that. So, alright, so to quickly give you guys an update on my current physique, I'm at around 85 kilograms at the moment, which is 188 pounds. As you can see, I'm pretty much maintaining my current shape. Now, even though the weight isn't drastically increasing on the scale, my strength is increasing, my performance in the gym is increasing, and I'm eating at around a small surplus. So I'm basically making some lean gains while still maintaining, the shreds. Alright, so right now I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on the computer, make some meal plans for you guys, since the requests have been growing like crazy as of late. So shout out to everyone who is applying for the meal plans. I really enjoy making them for you, since I can help you guys with your nutrition to get you in the right position, to get to your goals. So shout out to all of you. Here's my next meal. Alright, so what we got here is a container of Greek yogurt with, let me see, raspberry and blueberry flavor. And then of course on top of that I have even more berries, since I like to get some micronutrients in my system. And then a kiwi. Alright, and then I almost forgot one final step. Alright, so very coincidentally, on the day that I'm recording a full day of eating, my new supplements arrived as well. So here's what I got. Alright, let's see here. I ordered some new creatine blue raspberry flavor because I mix in these, spoiler alert, pre-workout supplements in with some flavored creatine, because these taste really sour. So creatine, a kilo of beta-alanine, And here's something that I got for free simply for ordering, so thanks My Protein. And some citrulline malate for the good pumps. And some daily vitamins, aka a multivitamin. Now speaking of pre-workout supplements, I'm going to be hitting the gym in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to be making my mix of citrulline malate, beta-alanine and creatine. Now I don't take any caffeine supplements simply because I don't like to get too much caffeine in my system before my workout. So I just stick to 2 cups of coffee, or a big cup of coffee that I drink every morning, and just stick with that because that's basically enough caffeine for me, and it also allows me to not be dependent on the amount of caffeine that I take in before my workout. So that's what I'm currently doing. Let's head to the gym. Alright, so I'm in the car right now. I'm about to head to work. I'm going to work for a couple of hours and then head back home to have my final meal for the day. And I wanted to talk a little bit about protein timing. Now, a lot of people think that protein timing is irrelevant. Some people think it's really important. There was a study that I read. It came down to that when you eat protein, your protein synthesis will be elevated as well. So that means that there is some sense of truth to, spreading out your protein meals or your protein feedings throughout the day. So say for example not having all of your protein in one meal. It does show to have a positive effect on your muscle protein synthesis, aka the recovery process of your muscles in order to make them grow, to have multiple protein feedings throughout the day, since muscle protein synthesis would then be elevated. So as of late I'm trying to focus my mind on having multiple protein feedings throughout the day instead of spacing them out in 2 or 3 meals per day as I always used to do. Not that it makes a huge difference, but there are some small things that might make a difference in the long run. Alright guys, so I just came back from work and I have a lot of calories left, so I have a nice little feast right here. What I'm having for the last meal of the day is a container of quark, 500 grams. This comes down to about 45 grams of protein I believe, and around 20 grams of carbs. And I added in some whey, some cacao powder and around 38 grams of honey, because this stuff on its own tastes like crap. Then I have a sandwich with peanut butter, another sandwich with peanut butter, and then one sandwich with Nutella. I told you guys, man, I'm not going to be skipping out on the sandwich with Nutella. The fact that I'm not eating it during my breakfast does not mean that I'm going to skip out on the Nutella sandwich, because I'm basically eating them at night at the moment instead of during the day. I like to keep my breakfast a little bit lighter as of late, and I have 2 Snack Attack rice cakes, barbecue flavor. Alright, so now that we have all the meals out of the way, let's check what the macros were for today. 3,177 calories, and the macro breakdown is 200 grams of protein, so a little bit over, but that's okay. 406 grams of carbs, which means I'm within the range, but a little bit on the lower side, so that compensates for the overshoot in protein. And 71 grams of fat, which is 1 over, but that's okay, because I utilized the 5 gram rule. -5 or +5, doesn't really matter as long as it's in the range. Right, and to remind you guys, follow me on Instagram because I'm active as hell on Instagram. I post at least 1 time a day, so if you want to follow me and help me out to reach that 20k, then be sure to hit that follow button right here. Alright, so right now I'm going to be eating this last meal of the day, get to bed and make some sleeping gains. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please be sure to smash that like button because it really helps out the channel grow. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out guys, and peace out, see you in the next one.